And I don't know if any of you have followed what's been going on with, for example, the online universities, the private online universities. All you got to do is go on, Google any of them, the Phoenixes, the Kaplans, the Capellas, the Ellises. They started off great, and look at where they're at now. They had this big influx of students, and basically it was, reap the profits. And where are they now? And now a lot of them are facing some really big problems in terms of ethical problems, but to also address, kind of tie in with that, what this lady said over here is, I don't think you can really mix the private and the public sector. So if we're talking about teachers, we're talking about firemen, we're talking about public safety, I think to a certain degree, as my mayor once told me, you're a necessary evil. You cost me money, police, fire departments, but you know what? We got to have you. We got to have teachers too. So, is that a societal responsibility, or do we really want to delegate that to free market capitalism, where now you've lost control? So going back to those quality issues as well, I don't know. I kind of look at a lot of the Johnny-come-latelys on the private side of education, and personally trying to remain neutral and objective. I don't like what I see there. And I don't think many of them are long for the world. I was just reading an article the other day that Capella's on the verge of going out of business. And they basically milked it for all they could, and now they're like, okay, we'll move on. Well, that's great for them. They'll move on to a new business venture. What about your son or daughter that's in that school? What are they going to do now?
One practical reason from the financial world's point of view why they want privatization is because they are really eager to get their hands on these public pensions. These are huge amounts of money, which, by the way, teachers, firefighters, police officers, and public employees have paid into, and in the case of the state of Illinois, have paid into handsomely, with about 1 dime out of every dollar going to TRS, for example. But they really want to get a hold of those. Very quickly on pensions, I called TRS today and I asked them, I said, what does the average TRS pension recipient in McDonough County get for their pension? And they said it was a staggering $22,834 a year. So that was what they told me.
I very much appreciate everyone coming out. I said 8:30 that this would come to an end. It's a little after 8:30. I thank you all. We'll stick around if people want to continue to talk, but thank you all for coming.